Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Tech Life. My name's Julio. Thanks for being here. So before I begin, once again, I'd like to thank everybody that has been to the channel and watched my videos, given me thumbs up, left comments, asked me any questions, and especially to everybody that has subscribed. I really appreciate that. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about full-time versus part-time boot camps and which one may be best for you. So there's two overarching thoughts that I want to get out of the way immediately. First is that if you are unemployed, go to a full-time boot camp. There's no question. If there's nothing holding you back, go to a full-time boot camp. You don't even need money. There's boot camps out there that you don't have to pay anything until you graduate and get a job. So if you are in that boat, no question, you can stop watching the video now, okay? And the other overarching thought is that going to a part-time boot camp, the part-time only refers to the amount of time that you are physically in a building with your class. You should consider a part-time boot camp full-time learning, just like you would be doing full-time learning at a full-time boot camp. It's just that you have to manage your time better and study more on your own than in a class. So let's get into who should go to a full-time boot camp. If you are unemployed, go to a full-time boot camp. If you have the ability to leave your job, go to a full-time boot camp, okay? If you need to find a new career a lot faster, then you should probably go to a full-time boot camp as well. If you just want that full-time immersive experience that you're gonna code all day long, then obviously a full-time boot camp is a good choice for you. Now, who should go to a part-time boot camp? Well, it's kind of the opposite of all those things. If you are in a career or in a job that you just can't leave because you have bills that you have to pay, then obviously boot camp is a good choice. If there are other obligations in your life, you know, maybe daycare is an issue, or you just have other responsibilities that you just can't drop and disappear from, a part-time boot camp is a good option. If you're not in as much of a hurry to change career, or you're not really looking to change career, but maybe change position in the same company, then a part-time boot camp is also a good option. Okay, so going back to the time that you have to dedicate to being successful does not change whether you go to a full-time or a part-time boot camp. So I did a little bit of research from their websites. Hack Reactor, for example, requires a 55-hour study week, if you want to call it that. Dev Mountain, I think, was 45 hours, and App Academy. Dev Mountain is 40 hours, and App Academy is 45 hours. So it's a full-time job going to those full-time boot camps. That is in class time, and I'm sure there's still stuff that you do on your own after class. And on the flip side, a boot camp like the one that I'm going to is 10 hours in class time. So even compared to the shortest boot camp, full-time boot camp that I found, there's still a 30-hour learning difference that you need to make up on your own. Just because it's a part-time boot camp does not mean it's part-time learning. It is full-time all the time. And I stress that, and I say that assuming that you want to be successful at this, you know, that you don't just want to graduate, but that you want to really learn the stuff that you're being taught, and you want to get a job offer soon thereafter graduation. For example, today is one of my days off. I've been up since about 5 a.m. Because of my weird schedule. And the first thing I did was I hopped on the computer and I started reviewing the new stuff that we've started this week, which is Node.js. Our classes are recorded, so I sat down, I watched our entire class again. I did all of the exercises one more time, just so I can kind of make sure that I understood the concepts. And then when I finished that, I have some resources that I purchased as well on my own. I'm studying, I'm going through those. So I'm just doing as much learning as I can, because I know that the boot camp is going to be fast-paced, and I have to make up all those hours of learning that I don't have from a full-time boot camp. I have to make them up on my own, and that's kind of how it goes. I think also in a part-time boot camp, you should probably realize that your days off, which for most people is just Saturday and Sunday, are going to have to take a hit from being your fun days. Your social life is probably going to take a hit because those are going to be two really big makeup days for you, where you have time to go back and study and restudy everything from the week. Whereas in a full-time boot camp, because you are in class all week long, it's probably easier to take breaks Saturday and Sunday. My point is, in a part-time boot camp, your days off are spent, or should be spent, going back and studying concepts that maybe you didn't understand. Hey guys, so that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully I've been able to help you decide which kind of boot camp is right for you. If you still have questions, please leave me a comment and I'd be happy to answer it for you. Whichever way you decide to go, I would say pick one and do your best, work super hard, and I think you're gonna be happy at the end. If this video was any use to you, please consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys at the next video. All right, bye.